If I had to start running from scratch, here's what I'd do. Welcome back to another episode. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Preston Ruth. I ran track at the University of Tennessee, and I now post health, fitness, and running content in hopes of helping others to reach their goals. This is the first of many episodes that will also be uploaded in podcast format to both Spotify and Apple Music. This year, I'm taking much more of a podcast approach to help maximize my time and to get back to consistent weekly uploads. So today's topic is if I had to start running from scratch, here's what I'd do. I've been blessed to have run seriously for the last 12 years now. There's been plenty of ups and downs, successes and failures, all of which have taught me plenty of lessons, especially with the things that I would do differently if I had to start over as a beginner. So the first one is take it slow. It's very easy to want to rush training or expect fitness to come quickly. Maybe you have that New Year inspiration or motivation, you want to go hit it hard, you're going to go run a marathon, or you just want to go out and accomplish what you're seeing the people on social media do. For starters, it takes time. It's day after day, week after week, month after month of showing up and putting in consistent work to go out and achieve those goals and reach those places. And secondly, a lot of these people that you're seeing on social media have, one, done this for years, and two, there's a lot of them that are taking shortcuts that ultimately will bite them in the long run. Going slow and taking this approach will, one, keep you from burning out, but it's also going to allow you to enjoy running and the process that comes with it. Tip number 2, get a consistent strength training routine. For many years, I thought the key to being a better runner was just the running portion. While this is mostly true, there are other levers that need to be pulled in order to maximize your running routine. Strength training is one of them. This is the secret to longevity, injury prevention, and just overall strength as a runner. The periods where I had a consistent strength training routine was when I was the healthiest and the most fit. Ideally, 2 to 3 lifts per week with some mobility, activation, and core exercises sprinkled in there as well will be a good structure to follow. Tip number 3, read your body. It is okay to take a day off here and there to rest and to recover. It is way better to take a few days off to be precautionary if some random pain pops up than to miss months from a full-blown injury. The American way is to grind in training and push yourself until you're redlining in workouts, and while you might see some progress, it's not sustainable. Do not let the grind set that's really being pushed right now keep you from taking a day or two off a week to actually let your body rest and recover. You'll thank your body later. Tip number 4 is to enjoy it. In a sport where it can be so easy to get lost in the competition and grind of it, make sure you're actually loving it. Not every day will be fun or easy, but make sure that for the most part, it's worth it and it's something that you enjoy. The moment that it's not is the moment you need to reevaluate why you're doing it. So just remember to relax and have fun with it, which leads right into my next point. Tip number 5 is establish a why. Part of enjoyment comes from remembering your why. Just showing up and simply doing the work will get you by for some time, but at some point the motivation is going to run out, and that is when you need discipline back with a specific why or purpose that will help you get through those days as well. Write this why down and have it visual so you can see it every single day. Tip number 6 is run with others. I spent a good portion of the beginning stages of my running journey going alone and missed out on this vital part of community that is so important for sustainability with running. Join a run club or a team where you can regularly work out with other people. It's the best way to do it. I moved to Dallas, Texas this past year and have started going to 214 Run Club. And it's honestly been the best outlet for me to meet people that are like-minded, that have goals, that are looking to improve their running journey. It's been a way for me to have an outlet to work out with people, make connections, and have that community that I think everyone is so desperately looking for. If you want to go far, go together. My 7th and final tip is work on your mental side. This took me years to realize and something that I really lacked, but it's understanding that it's our mental side that holds us back from physically maximizing our performance. There was many times where I was in great fitness and shape to go out and have those breakthrough races or workouts, but could never put it together on race day or during a workout. Most of that was due to a lack of strength and a lack of mental fortitude. A great way to put this into practice is through positive self-talk, mantras, and visualization. I've also talked to sports psychologists or therapists to be able to have the tools and tricks that I need to make sure that I'm working on my mental side as well. The same way you put in miles to work on your physical fitness, put miles in for your mental as well. You won't regret it. That wraps up today's episode. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not, and if you're listening, please be sure to follow the page whether you're listening on Apple Music or Spotify. I'm really excited to kind of get back into this format where I'm going to have consistent weekly uploads on my YouTube channel and then have the audio on Spotify and Apple Music so that I can also kind of have this as more of a podcast. I will still do a monthly project. So for those of you that have been watching my YouTube for some time, videos like Trial of Miles or Why I Run, that kind of has a creative flair to it with some B-roll and some cool action shots. I'm going to get back to those as well. But just with a busy 9-to-5 schedule, this is the best format for me to continue to get the content that I'm passionate out to you guys. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.